features, she would kind of get close up to her face, and she's like looking at that. And I like the framing of the actors at certain shots. I did feel that the lighting was a bit inconsistent in some shots where, for example, it's super yellow from the light in the house versus like blue in other aspects. So that may be able to, like, could be improved upon. But other than that, I think it was solid for the length that it was.
I enjoyed the cinematography. I really liked the framing. As mentioned, I really liked the seeing the character focusing on their features of like the face, like the eyes, like things that they really like about themselves. When there was like really strong contrast lighting and like them feeling like just dark in their room with a really like a bright illuminated phone, that felt really good. I will agree that some scenes felt a little dark. Sometimes the colors felt like they were a little off between scenes. If they were to use color, I think that actually would be a good place to have something like that. Like the blue light to shine more between the scenes, because like it kind of adds to more like slightly more muted aggressive theme. But other than that, I really like Vanessa's details.
John, your thoughts?
Yeah, I always love to see topics that are relevant to modern society, and specifically the people creating the work and at the age that they're at. This is, a topic that is not new to society, but it's definitely very pertinent to this particular time. So I always love to see people address that. The piece did feel shorter than I'd like. The text card at the end felt pretty appropriate for a PSA style piece, but not maybe necessarily a strict narrative piece. So if the goal was the PSA style, then I think it did a really good job of that, and if anything, could even be a little shorter. As a narrative piece, I would have loved to see it stretch out a little bit more. It felt like it was, maybe two and a half acts of a 3-part story they were trying to tell there. So much like another piece I mentioned, I would have loved to see this have another 30 seconds to a minute to really breathe and I think fully flesh out the story. Because I felt like there were 1 or 2 pieces there that just got compressed more than I would have liked.
All right.